You have a grand purpose in the universe. You have to, because that's why you were born. We all do. And obviously, mine was to help you uncover yours or to help more people do that. And so that's what I'm going to do. I posted something yesterday. I said I have the secret to life. Well, it's a secret to your life. And then I posted yesterday, well, my Wilhelm did, saying, we have given you everything you needed. That makes absolutely no sense, but I'm going to show you a little bit more of that because I know that every person here on the earth at this point has a purpose they're meant to fulfill. And if they do that, we see something different happen in their lives, in your life, but also in our world. I've received information for a really long time, cosmic guidance, which is basically mindset, consciousness, and personal development. And that's what transformed my life, that I could be sitting here at 73 and didn't die yet because I've gone through so much. But it was probably something that most could not understand. I even said I was a prophet. Now, what does that mean? I received information before it actually shows up, and I have to process it and integrate it into my system and my understanding and my being, just as everyone does. We may do it in different ways, but we all do the same thing. Every human operates the same way. We just use different tools to get there. And if we get there, then we have these great lives that we could live. But I'm going to show you one message that came through when I first started thinking about this. I wasn't thinking about it. I was given information, but this message is from 2013. Now, you must understand, I was doing something completely different in my life. I had a great local business. I was coaching all over the world, doing all of that. And this one message, I knew that more people would receive value from now. But let me share that with you. And it is this. The words expanding, evolving, and actualizing can all mean the same thing as they relate to your physical life experience, and that is becoming you. Becoming you then means that everything you do throughout your experience allows you the opportunity to appreciate, accept, and own every aspect of you. You were born in this perfect condition, but you also knew that the process of discovering this is what causes that expansion, actualization, and evolvement. This can be difficult for you at times, for the journey itself also involves your willingness to step into that unknown, that on certain levels you learn to fear. Now it will make sense to you that the key to all of your life experiences is overcoming and moving beyond fear. I released the book Overcoming Fear, A Guide to Freedom in 2019 because I wanted to give people a little greater understanding because I've moved through so much of it in my life, and this is why I can help so many others. And when I'm receiving information, it's not conscious to me at the time how that's going to impact me or others. Again, I receive it in advance. And this one I want you to see because it's for June 27th, but it was given June 27th of 2020. It's a little long, but you'll love it because it kind of reveals what goes on with me when I'm receiving this information. And it is this. The title, when its message came out, which most people, if you probably read it, you wouldn't have even seen it or understood it, but it was June 27th of 2020, and it was called Your Life Between Lives. First of all, we must commend Roger, for he is trusting us far more than he ever has in his life. Hopefully, that is an indication to you all on how your life in this lifetime progresses. That sentence will make sense in a moment. Roger heard the phrase yesterday, which is the title of this message. Roger attempted to put it out of his head, but as usual, our stubborn persistence would not allow that to occur. For we know this message for many of you will help you. We have always said you are in the right place in your life at the right time, and it is not possible for any of this to be a mistake, meaning your life. Most of you, at some point time in your life, contemplated your death. but probably more of you question what happens to you when you die. Your religions have given you various ideas, and the one you debate the most is reincarnation. You will wonder whether or not you have lived before or will come back again. You only hold those questions because you don't understand or can accept from your human perspective if any of that is real or believe you are eternal spiritual beings. We will use an event from Roger's life the other day to illustrate the point. Roger asked his client to find songs that they really loved. Together, they began to analyze the lyrics of the songs chosen by the client. And to their surprise, all of them revolved around a similar theme. Could that have been accidental? We have told you Roger's favorite film is Defending Your Life. If you're not familiar, the film's premise revolves around deciding whether or not you have done a good job in your life. The main character could not figure out what they were supposed to have done because they thought it was about the things they should have done rather than recognizing what they were afraid to do. Is there any question as to why that film would have been important to Roger or informed his life? That is what each of you is to come to know during your life between lives. But if that concept is too confusing, this one will not be. You can see what you did yesterday, know if it served your expansion, or if you responded and reacted to fear. You are doing that now. And surprisingly, so is your world. When I knew that I was meant to bring this information, when I had this philosophy called Your Life Operating Instructions, I knew that the world would be changing. Everything we see going on in the world, I was given this information. So that's why I knew I had to create my work, which is why I created the program. And because it moved you to that higher state of understanding and consciousness, and you heal. And it's kind of unbelievable. I know that I have done all of this, but I have, and that's what I'm going to give to everyone else. I have never told all of the stories of the stuff that I've moved through in my life and how this work did it for me, but I'm going to do more of that. A little bit will come out when my interview is released on, from Beyond Belief, but I want you to understand it now. I'm making some changes and I'm kind of rebranding my site and all of that, but also I typically do a channeling session on a new moon or full moon, and I am doing that on July 5th. That information will be up so you can have that, but I'm doing something different. This time, there's going to be a little fee for you to attend, but you can send a question beforehand. That gives me so much more. So that's what we're going to have that set up as well. And then the other thing is, which I had resisted, but I'm doing it now, I'm going to start offering private sessions, half hour or hour sessions to speak to Wilhelm, to get your questions answered, to get your direction, all of that. So those are the things that I'm putting into place. Now, yesterday I posted, we have given you everything. I wanted people to understand what was in my program. It is something that will transform you to no end, which is why you will have it forever because you will continually use it. We don't evolve or ascend or anything at once. It's a process. Information that I've received over all these years turned into this philosophy the universe is aligned. We all are, and the energies of the world, when we understand them, we can move a little bit differently in our lives and live the lives they're supposed to have. And that's what I am doing now. But I wanted you to understand, no matter what you might be experiencing, there's something for you that you're meant to do that will raise your consciousness, that you can contribute to the world. And this work, what I'm doing is giving you, is going to accomplish that. And you might have seen yesterday, I was a little upset with myself because I said I never told people really how powerful this was or what it could do for them. And they don't understand how it works or the price or any of that because I've given something that can change your life and it's less than anything you could get anywhere else. And I can say that because I know I've experienced it. Everyone's not going to do this. It was challenged for me to put all this together all of these years. You've seen I've shown pictures of all the cabinets that have all the writings. That's how, but I know it will change your life. And you've listened to any of the people who have done just the little part, you'll see. I'm saying that because it's not done. On the site, it says that it's 31 days. It's much more than that. That's what I'm doing now. So anyone who comes in, you're going to have all the information. You don't change your life in 30 days. You don't do any of that. And so I say, you need to keep working for a while. I've been doing it for all of these years. So that's why I know. But I just wanted to give you that. But no matter what you do, know that you have a place in the universe. It's valuable. And just because you haven't uncovered it or felt it yet, doesn't matter. It's still there. No matter how old you are, young you are, it's always there. And I know this for sure. And if you've listened to a Wilhelm channeling session, you know I can get the answers for you. All right, you guys, see you soon.